got my doctorate in epidemiology. In 1983, there were only 3 of us on the planet. And now that number has grown exponentially. And a lot of it has to do with 2 things which fascinate me. One is the graduates of this program, and the other is the children of the graduates of this program.
First, do no harm. That is the first, the law. One should not carry out medical care research in a way in which harm is done.
Things to start with a good purpose could end up being a very bad thing. Telefarah Clark, who was the director of the venereal disease branch at the time, said, well, if these men are not being treated, let's follow them for a year and see what health impact it has so we could justify rebuilding the treatment program. They decided to follow the men without treating them for syphilis for that first year. After penicillin was established as the treatment for syphilis, the men were denied penicillin so that they could be followed to death.
We collected the studies, put them in a package, and sent them to the Washington Post and the New York Times and so on, and waited for the major break to come. Well, of course, it never came.
America and democracy is a fight to maintain it. It always has been, and it always will be.
We thought all we had to do was tell America that something was wrong here, and everything would be all right, and everybody would understand. And everything was not all right, and not everybody understood, and nothing was done.
Those efforts were rebuffed until Peter got a reporter with the AP who was able to write that first article.
You might want to have a nice house and a nice car and make sure you get that check. But the really important thing is, how are you going to change the world? And I hope that you take that question with you. I hope it changes with time as you develop your interests, because you're going to have to take this fight on. And it is a fight. And I'm leaving the scene. What is important is these young people now coming in and taking over and taking this in a different direction, perhaps, than what we started with. They'll bring in new ideas and new energy, and I think that's what we need right now.